following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
She does that thing where she tries to she wipes her eyes dry, but tries to make it look like it's not that. Because of course, I wasn't that emotional at all. It was a stoic attempt to disguise feeling and emotion that I am not familiar with at all. I certainly wasn't very emotional when Omega and Ibushi hugged in the ring at the end of that whole storyline. That was not certainly a deeply moving, greasy men moment.
Yeah.
What a great story.
I think I tear up every time Boromir dies in Lord of the Rings. Like, I've watched Lord of the Rings enough times. It happens every time.
No, it's that's right here every time. Because and it only works that way because, like, before it happens, he shakes himself free of the poison in his mind and is that good man again.
Yeah.
Oh, Bozza, no. Oh, don't do this to me. I'm currently trying to play an emotional girl. Don't do this to me. It's so sad. Okay, I'm cool. I never have feelings. Moving on.
Stoicism, yeah!
Yeah, rugby,
Rugby.
Boys shouldn't cry. Well, boys should, men shouldn't. Just keep it that amongst the family. Should otherwise be in charge all the time. Just be a big man. Just man the fuck up, you fucking mincing queer ponce. It's not a toxic fucking attitude to have at all that's ultimately self-destructive. Fuck off. No, the actual reason is I ain't ever want to see that. No one wants to see a man cry. Fuck off. No one actually wants to see a woman cry either, so, you know.
Just do.
Just keep it amongst the family.
Yeah.
Like violence.
Just like violence. Alright.
Keep violence in the home where it belongs.
Jesus. That's some yikes.
Not actual advice, do not follow.
Okay. What now? What do? Hey, it's your game. Your pace.
River, there's no rush to check the clinic tonight. It's fine to do it another time.
I feel we should, because I don't want to have a breakdown right now. Thank you.
Okay. That's what you want to do.
She does seem embarrassed for some reason, and slightly confused. I can't do that. I can't do that slightly puzzled look she has, and I mean ever.
What's got you thinking?
I'm sorry. What?
You seem confused.
It's the lab. I'm confused because there's just human experimentation, torture, captivity, and then children's toys and a doggo. I don't get it. And like I said with this whole robbery thing as well, I'm feeling very stupid lately.
Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't like it because I'm supposed to be super smart. She gets defensive and wraps her arms around her ribs. I am supposed to be.
You weren't.
It's not conceited. is it?
I don't think so.
How arrogant would you say I am on a scale of 1 to very?
Where am I on the scale?
Lukewarm? Lukewarm to actual warm, I'd say. But
I would put you below me on the scale.
That's lots of room to play with, she says playfully.
You said lukewarm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, that's like a temperature that's like kind of warm, but not like uncomfortably warm. You use it a lot for like kids and things. Like you're supposed to run the bottle under lukewarm water. Just trails off and just mumbles. I was trying to be flippant, but it didn't work. Because I'm not funny.
Not all the time. I'm not sure. There is certainly a part of me that just wants to say that there exists no totally evil people.
Uh-huh. She says, giving you a look that says, bullshit. Because, like, okay, real talk, we're in a comic book setting, so yes, there are.
Right.
Like, that's just, you just have to deal with it. Like,
Right,
real world psychology of the human condition. You can have your character believe in it, but, like, actually, there are just evil people. Look at the Tormentor. Do you think he has a single redeeming feature?
Does he have a family that he cares for?
Only in an abusive way. Like he's a totally evil person because he needs to be. So it's completely okay to do whatever.
Right.
But like I'm just pointing that out that like while I do try to keep that sort of mostly real grounding for people's motivations, this is still a comic book setting. So there's just like rah smash. That's my whole person. I'm just evil.
Yeah.
But there's also totally good people, so don't lose hope.
Right.
Like Beefy McSuper, do you think there's a single unpleasant thought in his whole body? Of course he does have the mind of a child, but...
Children are horrible!
I mean, the mind of a child as depicted in media. Like,
children are magical.
Yeah, innocent. He's an innocent mind. No, I actually also, like, totally agree with that. It's like, there's nothing more selfish and cruel than a child. Like, they're the worst.
Yeah, because they haven't been socialized.
And because to them, they're the only thing in the world.
Yep.
I mean, I'm the only thing in the world, so they're wrong. Oh, high-functioning psychosis. Fun.
I mean...
So, yeah, I mean...
Even villains have families.
I suppose that's true.
Some of them.
Oh shit, you had to say that. Yes. Yes, they have some of my family. Yes. And... She suddenly becomes greatly concerned.
Xander will be fine.
Pardon me for worrying about my poor helpless brother.
There's a difference between being concerned and stressing to the point of detriment.
I just don't know how he can win. Unless Kamehameha has like a bunch of technology, in which case he's got even odds. I just feel I should be doing something, but I can't. I want to do something, but I can't. This must be what it feels like to be normal.
Yeah.
You'd think then that they'd be happier when the Power Corps swoop in to rescue them, instead of spitting in their faces.
They've been fed information that causes them to have that reaction. You know, if a Nazi came in and saved your dog, you would still hate him.
I would hate his philosophy, but I'd still thank him for saving my dog. I don't have a dog, though. Animals don't tend to like me.
It was an example.
I know. I'm using analysis as a tool for deflection. As you can tell, I never used the right control button. It's covered in dust.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Never noticed that before. I'm going to have to clean my keyboard.
Deflection can be detrimental as well.
I know.
I know. Yeah. I am here if you ever need to talk, rather than bottling it in.
I'll keep that in mind.
So what's the statue in the park that we're in currently right now?
I mean, you're not near it, you can't see it, so you don't need to know. It's not relevant to you in any way. Don't know why I brought it up.
Oh, okay. How big is it?
I
Park,
don't know.
not the statue.
Oh, the park? It's about the size you see. It's fairly big.
Oh, it's like that whole area.
Well, no, I mean, there's the edges are like businesses and places, and there might be some like back sections with like a bit of a workyard in them. But for the most part, it's most of that. Yeah. So it's fairly substantial.
Oh, wow.
It's like an actual proper park
Right.
with like
quite
walkways
large.
and and trees and obscuring eye lines.
Alright, I'll look for a ninja. For ninjas. Plural ninjas.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I wasted that 20 on an insight check when I could have used it looking for ninjas. 35.
You don't think you see any ninjas.
I don't see any ninjas.
You don't think you do. unless you count yourself amongst the ninjas subclass, Mr. Leg Spastic.
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of levels in it, you know?
Oh yeah, how'd you do in your tuning exam? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was the easy one.
You still haven't done it.
Yeah, it's because I'm gonna go straight from beginning to Hokage. That's how it works. Alright. I suppose we will head to the Houston clinic.
Yes. She'll stand up and dust off her bum. In that way poor people normally do after they've just sat on a public bench that could have God knows what on it.
Yep.
I see you were thinking ahead when you chose your midnight blue suit.
I am fond of this one.
I hope nothing happens to it.
Me too.
Well, off we go, sir. I stand ready to assist you.
Yeah, let's go.
You head out of the park by the means you came in.
Yep.
And you head off to the Houston Clinic. Actually, I suppose I should offer you a chance to make some checks along the lines of, since you know that the Houston Clinic is like right on the edge of the park, do you choose to actually cut through the park and approach it from the rear, or do you go back to the road and approach it normally?
Through the park, I think.
In that case, I will need you to make an orienteering check.
Okay.
And if you don't have that, then I will accept a negotiating uneven terrain.
Jesus Christ. Nobody has these skills. And I have all the skills.
Actually, travelling over difficult ground is a basic thing that everyone can do with an ordinary dexterity check. Sorry, agility check.
Agility?
AGL?
Ooh, not dexterity, are you sure?
Yes, because it involves moving over uneven, difficult terrain, not manipulating things with your hands or hitting a distant target.
Alright, I have a 16.
That's enough. It beats 10 or 15 in the case of someone with a damaged leg like yours. Still beats it. Oh, sorry, 14. 14, it's a +4. So yeah, you make it. River doesn't need to help you at all. She's like, my shoes are ruined. Great. And then and the nearest the mall is on the other side of the planet.
Did you bring extra shoes?
I did, but they're not as nice as these. Oh well. Well, they're probably nicer now. Doesn't matter. It's in the service of a good cause. So you breach the park and you march up to the clinic from behind and walk around to the front.
Clinic first.
Fuck you. Problem is, I already rolled a 1 at the start of the night, so this is just probably going to be too damn easy for you.
36 on a perception sheet.
There are lights on.
Into the clinic we go then.
Were there windows? Or the windows were all like super boarded up, right? So
yes,
no way
but
to see
light
in
will
and
still
out.
shine through the cracks and that sort of thing, so that's how you know there's light.
Yeah, I meant to like see inside from outside though.
You could bore a hole.
No, it's fine.
You could rip a plank off.
Maybe? No,
You could-
it's too loud.
You could smash through the wall and then reassemble it behind you.
No, River can do that, I can't.
She doesn't have Crazy Diamond. No one should. It's a garbage stand.
Okay, then I'm going to head around to the front of the...
Okay. You head round to the front of the
I'm gonna sort of do a loop around the clinic. I'm gonna check the front first. I want to see how they came in. Like, if they came in through the door, if they came in through some other way.
There's a soldier standing out front.
Ah. I see. Do I recognize this one?
Hang on, I just have to roll his perception check to see if he sees you coming. Which he should, because you're stepping into the light. Yep. He's like, "Halt! Who goes there?" Oh. Oh, it's you. It's,
Evening.
Jeffrey Magruder.
No relation.
No relation. Oh.
Insight check. 27. I'm just keeping an eye on like how he reacts. Like if he suspiciously or...
Since the door is open, he is on edge. Edge is back.
Yep.
He seems to relax a little when he sees it's you. He's, you're out with your wee friend again.
Yeah, how's everything going with you?
I'll find out in a minute as soon as Frank gets back. He's doing the inside check, you see.
How often do you do these? Every night?
Every
Multiple
night.
times?
Every night. Just the once usually, but we do it on a random round. So it's not predictable, you see.
When does the stock usually go missing? Is it between their last check and yours, or your check and theirs?
You know, I don't rightly know. Frank comes out, closes the door quickly behind him, locks it, turns around, has a little jump as he Sees you guys there as well. Oh, hey there.
I got a 25 insight on this guy.
Seems sus.
Everything alright in there?
Yes. Everything's fine.
Nothing missing?
Nope, not that I could see. Of course, I don't do a stock take, but there's no one in there, and nothing looks disturbed. Well, best be moving on. Don't want to be too late on our rounds. Yeah, let's go.
I'll leave you gentlemen to it.
They'll proceed off. They'll with rifles diagonally across their body. They'll march off into the night towards the Boston clinic. It seems.
All right.
It's like, well, either it hasn't happened or it's about to happen.
I think it might have just happened.
But he said there wasn't anything wrong.
Yeah, but he was hiding some.
Why don't we go get him then?
Because I need to confirm it. We're
And
attacking a US soldier.
she'll I guess I better. Yeah, okay. She'll swallow the comment she was going to make about how the Power Corps have literally murdered dozens of US soldiers.
That's fair.
She'll swallow that comment, but I wanted you to know it was on the cards.
Well, the thing is, it's more of a problem when I'm not when I'm in a foreign country and surrounded by the military and in my like real life rather than my fake superhero. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's picking a fight with the military is whatever if you're in your superhero guys, but like not when they like know you by name and where your family is at least.
Jesus, it's all coming out now.
You still have that key?
No, but she'll just hold up her special hand, and like the index finger will turn into the key. Like it will just slowly reshape, like very, very slowly. Like you've seen her do it faster before, but this is very slow. But I do have this magic finger, but I don't know the alarm code.
When I checked the alarm before, how simple was it? Like, how complex was it?
Okay, so you at Domino's, no doubt you will have a keypad alarm code that you have to use it every night, right? It's basically that.
Aren't those incredibly easy to crack? Hang on. Can I make a tech roll to see if I can just crack one of those?
Yes.
Like, if I think I possibly could, you know? 36.
Not with... if you don't care about people knowing that you've broken in, then yes, you can.
Right.
If you do care, you need to be Xander.
Right.
I mean, like, if you're worried about something, I would point out that you have been officially deputized or whatever to investigate this, and therefore would have plenipotentiary powers, however you say that word, to investigate as you see fit, sir.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I mean, I could get in and not set the alarm off. But I don't particularly want to damage his alarm. Especially all the way out here.
If I damage it, could I repair it again?
Yes, but it will always be obvious that you've been in.
Oh,
It's
no,
not,
that's fine.
You're not in danger of damaging it, you're in danger of there being obvious signs of entry. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're going to break it or anything. It would just be very obvious that someone's, like, cracked it.
Okay. This one?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, she'll walk up to the door. She'll actually stand off to one side of the door, which is something you've noticed the gamer has a habit of doing a lot. Like, she'll just flatten. She'll, like, extend her finger out and she'll, like, just push the key finger against the lock and just start sliding. And then she'll be like, "Oh, it's like they're made for each other." And then just goes click. Pulls their finger out and opens the door. Peeks in, goes, "Clear."
Alright, let's do this.
What, not even a snigger? That was funny. Finger
Oh,
just very...
it's the problem with playing on, like, there was a look.
Yeah, there was. Okay. Yeah, I really... This is why I don't do this. Wouldn't do it during COVID. It's just, you don't... It's not the same. It's not as good.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is what we have, and I'm not setting a camera up. That can fuck off.
That's fair. Alright, do you want to roll on this alarm?
Mm-hmm.
35.
You are able to crack the alarm and stop it going off before it does. It's a close thing. Here you are in the clinic.
Do I remember where they kept the stock sheets?
You do.
Yeah. I'll head to there. I'll go find the stock sheets. I'll check the inventory. But first, I'm going to make an investigation check on, like, if anything's... Because, like, these people put everything away immaculately.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, has anything been disturbed?
Okay, I will want an investigation check while I go and get the chips that I should have brought in before I started. That's a dice roll, by the way.
Yeah, 26.
Oh, cool. You know, when I walk away, I've still got the headset on so I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
It's a wireless headset.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so you do a check, and yes, they're meticulous, and you will notice that out of the sort of more the active cabinet, someone has taken a 4-pack of atropine syringes.
Okay.
And a bottle of skirtopanol.
What do those do?
You know what atropine does.
I have no idea.
Google, motherfucker. No. Okay, so atropine is an extreme stimulant, you would call it. You can jam it into people's cardiovascular system to pulp fiction them, though that doesn't actually work in the real world in the same way. This is a comic setting, so it does. And skirtopanol can be used to decrease inhibitions, reduce stress levels, make people incapable of lying to you under certain circumstances.
Nice.
It can also cause your heart to stop beating if you take too much, but it is generally an excellent... widens the capillaries. It has a bunch of like positive effects that you would want, but it also does have some potential negative or espionage capabilities, which is why it's a restricted drug.